Hello, hello. We are getting ready for a fun episode here of the Salon Scoop, where we are going to do an SOS rapid fire session with some of our key guests. Now, Sarah, where did this inspiration come from for rapid fire, and what's it all about?
Honestly, Scott, over COVID, I just got so sick of talking to my clients about the same thing over and over again. Plus, nothing was going on. People weren't going on trips. People weren't attending events. There was nothing exciting happening. So I just kind of compiled a little bit of a list of questions because I'm nosy and I like to know what people think about random subjects. So that's kind of where the inspiration came from. Just it's a collective of bizarre random questions just to kind of get a little bit more of the inside scoop on some of these people. So
love it. Well, I know we've had some fun already with some of our guests, and hopefully our listeners will enjoy getting to know the lighter side of some of our guests and getting to know them on a little bit more personal level. So let's get right into it. Welcome to the Salon Scoop, a podcast by Salon S.O.S. I'm your host, Scott Moon, the founder of Salon S.O.S, and I'm obsessed with helping salon professionals live their best life. In this show, we shop talk all things salon to bring you real-life stories, debates, entertainment, and inspiration to help you find happiness and success in this beautiful industry. If you work in the salon industry in any capacity, this podcast is open to you. So set down your scissors or rinse out that toner and let's get into it. Okay, we are ready for our very first SOS rapid fire session where we will put 3 industry icons on the hot seat. A whole bunch of fun rapid questions to get to know them a little bit deeper. Today we have with us Wendy Belanger, Hunter Donia, and Jorge Joao. If you haven't listened to our full episodes with these guests, we invite you to go back into the podcast notes and find the episodes to listen to their whole story. But right now, we're going to get into some fun hot takes with them. Wendy, we're going to start with you. Are you ready to roll?
All right, bring it.
All right, Sarah, why don't you get us started off here?
okay, we're going to start off with a little this or that. So the first one is, are you more of a New York or a Los Angeles person?
Oh gosh, they're my 2 favorite places. I'm gonna go with New York. I love the fast pace and sort of my head offices.
Deal. Do you like to listen to music or a podcast on a road trip?
Music.
Okay, fair. And then do you usually like to stay at a hotel or an Airbnb?
Hotel for sure. I don't want to make any of my own food.
Deal.
Come on.
Fair enough.
Come on.
All right, let me take over here with a couple of would you rather.
Okay.
So would you rather watch nothing but Hallmark movies or horror movies?
Hallmark movies. I hate horror movies. I hate being scared. I would rather go and get a filling in my tooth and watch a scary movie.
Okay, a sore spot. Okay, would you rather have a pause button or a rewind button on your life?
Pause, for sure. Sometimes I sit there and I'm like, I just need everything to just sit still. I just need 1 second, for sure.
I hear you. All right.
And no regret. No.
Okay, so we're going to get into some beauty trend questions. So do you prefer cutting or coloring services?
I like cutting.
You like cutting? Okay, yeah. And then do you prefer side part or middle part?
I'm a middle part girl myself, and it has nothing to do with that Gen Z garbage.
No, I agree too. I've been rocking a middle part for years. I feel you.
I have for sure. And it changes everything. I go side part, I look like a different person. It's weird.
Yeah. No, I agree completely. Do you like short hair or long hair? Self-explanatory, I kind of figured.
You know that's long hair. The longer the better. I'm like, if you go, I get my hair cut like this much and I'm like, oh, it's a bob.
Yeah.
No, long hair. But for me, I love cutting short hair actually, but on me, long hair for sure.
That's so fair. How would you describe your salon's aesthetic in one word?
Oh gosh. But I'm renovating. It's really fun to look at it right now.
Industrial.
Can I pass on that one? No, what I like, I would say boutique.
Okay. Yep, that's super fair.
That's
Which
what I'm
beauty?
going. Okay.
Yeah. What beauty trend are you loving right now?
What beauty trend am I loving right now? I don't know. What beauty trend am I loving right now? I don't know what my favorite one is for that one.
That's so fair. Okay, this might be
Pass it.
easier. Yeah, this might be easier. What beauty trend do you hope never returns?
Oh, thin eyebrows, please.
Thank you. I agree.
Because I was gonna say, I'm like, I love the eyebrow trend. Is what I really like right now is what people are doing like with their eyebrows, and I also really like the fact that makeup is just really like beautiful and natural, or it has one pop of something. So that's what I was thinking about. But eyebrows, no thin eyebrows ever.
Nice.
I agree.
All right, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions in and around digital marketing.
Okay.
Which social media platform is your favorite?
I spend the most time on Instagram, I'd say.
Yeah.
I like watching TikTok though.
Oh, interesting. Okay. And which social media trend do you hate?
That do I hate?
Yeah.
I think some of the real trend, the trends that are done on reels that maybe aren't so much about being positive, but being more about flexing.
Nice.
Yeah,
Totally
I can
fair.
get behind that for sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
definitely.
on that note, we'll dive into some pop culture questions. So the first burning question is, who is your celebrity crush?
Oh, my celebrity crush. Well, I used to have a celebrity crush on Channing Tatum, but we broke up.
Okay.
Because I don't know, he's losing it for me. I think if I were to have a celebrity crush right now, it would probably be not romantically, but I'm really liking J-Lo right now. I really like the way that she's evolving, that she used to just be like a singer and things like that, but she's just evolving in terms of who she is. And yeah, and I know people who know her, and she's actually a good person. So
yeah, okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Which CD or album would be the soundtrack to your childhood?
Would be the soundtrack to my childhood.
Your youth.
Gosh. You know what? The one that I grew up on was Janet Jackson Control. I wanted to be Janet Jackson growing up. I think I thought I was her, but probably that.
Okay, I love that.
Nice.
And what's the best TV show of all time, in your opinion?
Of all time, probably Friends. I'd say Friends. Like that was like honestly the best. I worked that hair salon I told you I worked in they played Seinfeld on the TVs, on the little TVs. So I know every episode of Seinfeld. I haven't watched them, but I've heard them. So I feel like I've known them. So that's the one I feel is ingrained in my mind. But I think Friends is probably my favorite.
Nice.
Good answer.
Good pick. All right, I'm going to finish us off here with just a couple more. What is your biggest pet peeve?
My biggest pet peeve, people who chew loud.
Oh, all right.
It's actual disorder. Like I don't want you guys to think that whatever it is an actual disorder. You become instantly angry, and if you don't believe me, Google it because it's an actual thing. But people who like make noises when they chew, over the edge.
Just drives you crazy.
Oh, you have no idea. I'll end it.
Nice. All right. What's your go-to coffee order?
Oh, I like coffee with cream.
Just coffee with cream?
But you know what I say? I want a level 8. Coffee level 8. So all the hair colorists out there will know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's easy when you send a hairdresser to go get coffee. You say, just make it a level 8.
Nice. Love it. What's your go-to drink if you're at a bar?
I like a nice glass of Prosecco, or with dinner, I would have a glass of red wine, a big cab.
Cabernet. Nice. Yeah. Classy. All right. Last one. Favorite legend from our industry that you've had the opportunity to meet?
Oh, That's a tough one for me. Be in my position, I have met some of the coolest people in the world. But the one person that I would probably give a shout out to that's just taught me so many things about like life and everything is Ann Mincy.
Mm.
She's just one of the kindest, sweetest women you'd ever meet. And I remember being young, looking at her and saying, I hope that people will one day love me the way people love Ann Mincy. And so if you guys don't know her, you need to Google her for sure.
So good. Thank you, Wendy, for playing along with us in this rapid fire session. Let's now jump over and start up to get to know Hunter Donia a little bit deeper. Sarah, why don't you start us off?
Absolutely. So I'll just start with a couple of hair trend based questions. So we'll start it off with mullet or perm.
Mullet all day, every freaking day.
Yeah, I agree. Agreed. Right? Shag or blunt cut?
Shag, texture, okay. Mullets, all of that.
Love it. And then do we like a lived in or a vibrant color?
My specialty is lived in color, so I'm biased and like the answer is obvious for me.
Done.
Fair enough. All right, let's jump into a little bit of pop culture. Who is your celebrity crush?
Crush? I don't know. I don't know who my celebrity crush is. I always say like my default is always like Channing Tatum. Like that's who comes like straight to mind. So we'll just go with Channing and call it a day.
Fair enough. All right. What was your favorite childhood movie?
Oh my gosh, this is so bad. And if my parents heard me say this, they would kill me. But they for whatever reason, somehow I got my eyes on Austin Powers, like the movie. And I became obsessed with it. And whenever my parents wanted me to leave them alone, they would put on Austin Powers. And for whatever reason, I loved it. And I watched it recently, looking back for like for the first time in a long time. And I was like, they should not have let me watch this when I was a child. So yeah, that's my favorite childhood movie.
Yeah, baby. All right. Who's a celebrity that you don't like for no particular reason?
Oh my gosh, Meghan Trainor.
Behind that, I
know.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me clarify.
There's no particular reason. That's the question.
Okay. I guess that's the. Well, I really love what she stands up for. Like, I really love like the message behind her music and stuff. I just can't get into the music, so I don't know if that's a particular reason or not. But that's my answer.
Fair
enough. All right. Last one here. What's the best TV show of all time, in your opinion?
House of Cards, although Kevin Spacey's canceled, House of Cards is so good. It is the best show I've ever binged in my entire life. It is amazing.
Nice.
Okay, making a note of that one. I have not gotten into that.
So good. It's like you have to really try hard to get into it. And then when you get into it, it's so good. Like you can get
then you just
one of those.
Stop.
Yeah.
Okay, noted. That's on the list for sure. All right, you're on death row. What's your last meal?
Chili. My mom's chili.
Okay.
Yes. My mom's turkey chili. Yes.
Okay.
Very specific.
Okay. What's your go-to like alcoholic boozy beverage?
A Red Bull vodka.
Nice.
Okay.
It's simple. Get some energy in me, for the night. Like that's my go-to.
Sarah, did you say alcoholic boozy beverage?
Oh yeah, we're double up on the boozy. I don't know where. Yeah, I had to really clarify. We're talking liquor here, right?
Yeah.
So,
all right.
If you could meet anyone dead or alive, who would it be?
Lady Gaga, period.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Super fair. And what's your favorite junk food snack?
Oh, I feel like I go through waves. Right now I'm really into the Reese's, what are we in? Eggs, because we're in Easter. Yeah. So the Reese's eggs, whenever the seasonal Reese's come out, I'm like obsessed. And it's so bad because whenever I go to the gas station, I need to like stop myself from grabbing one.
They are addictive. They are addictive for sure. All right, let's finish off with some digital marketing questions. Do you enjoy the digital marketing aspect of salon ownership, or do you find it daunting?
I I think that anybody would answer that it's daunting, but it becomes fun and effective when you have the education to be able to go ahead and do it, or you have the support to help you go ahead and do it. So that's my answer.
Right. Which social media platform do you find yourself aimlessly scrolling the most?
Who would not say TikTok?
Yes.
I'm like, the amount of hours I've wasted on that damn app. I'm like obsessed with, I don't know if y'all know what ASMR is,
Yes.
but yes, ASMR talk. There's like all these ASMR TikTokers who will go live and do it like live. And I get so sucked into that. It's bad.
What's a social media trend that you hate?
Don't know if this is like a trend, and this is going to be really controversial. Are we ready?
Uh-oh.
I hate beauty professionals no. I hate the trend of beauty professionals posting their salon policies on their Instagrams or their socials. I also hate the trend of like a bunch of memes that incidentally shame clients going out on socials and stories and all these things. I really despise that.
Interesting. Good point. Yeah. So sometimes it's easy to kind of laugh at people, but ultimately you're not sending the right message because the people who are looking at your posts are clients or potential clients. So
exactly.
I love the policies thing too, because when people do that, they put that out to kind of like shame their existing clients that have gone against a policy. And as a potential client, if you're going in and someone's like, don't be late, like you're like, well, I don't want to come to you. You're scary now, right?
Exactly. So, yeah. And people, I mean, even if you aren't talking about a specific person, they'll think that you're talking about them. And it's just, we really need to be intentional and be very aware of who's seeing what in these digital marketing streets that we're in right now.
1000%. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Last question. Hunter, do you schedule your social media posts in advance or do you do it on the fly day by day?
I do have like a posting like batching situation, and it's done actually week by week. However, I always, without a doubt, will find that the most impactful posts are the ones that where it's like 3 a.m. and all of a sudden I get this freaking idea and I couldn't sleep and I'm like, this needs to be posted right now. Those are the posts that do the best. But having that strategy to be consistent and lean back on is also helpful as well too.
Thank you so much for playing along, Hunter. That was a lot of fun. Appreciate your candidness.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
And let's close off today's episode with the one and only Jorge Joao and get to know him a little better. Sarah, why don't you start us off with the rapid fire for Jorge?
Yeah, for sure. All right, Jorge. So I've got some this or that questions to start you off with. So we're going to start with comedy or horror?
Comedy.
Comedy. All right. Wine or beer?
Wine.
Okay. Summer or winter?
Summer.
Okay. 80s or 90s music?
90s.
All right. Good call. New York or LA?
New York.
Okay. George is on. George is on.
Say that was
here.
rapid.
Like,
yeah.
It's like rapid on point. All right. I'm going to give you a couple of would you rather questions. So,
oh boy.
Would you rather have a pause or a rewind button on your life?
Rewind.
Okay. And would you rather always have a full phone battery or always have a full gas tank?
Oh, phone battery.
Well, at least when you run out of gas, you'll have a phone that you can call someone, right? So
yeah.
There you go, right? All right. And now a couple of this or that's and beauty trends. So do you prefer shag or blunt cuts?
Oh, that's so hard. Naturally, I think blunt.
Okay. We're going with that. Short hair or long hair?
Short.
Short. What beauty trend do you hope never returns?
Ooh, what's that? Kate +8.
Oh, John and Kate +8, like the little spiky and the can I speak to the manager haircut? Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, that. Okay, so fair. And then what's your go-to styling products for your own hair?
My own hair. Rough paste 12. Redken rough paste 12.
Okay.
People want to know. That's always an important one. All right, let's jump into some pop culture. George, who is your celebrity crush?
Oh, my celebrity crush. What's her name? Kate Beckinsale.
Nice, a classic. All right. Are you a Drake or Kanye fan?
Drake.
Nice.
Gotta represent.
Toronto roots, right? What was your favorite movie as a child growing up?
As a kid, Batman.
Nice, nice. And what's the best TV show of all time, in your opinion?
Married with Children.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
That's many memories based around that. I don't know if it's the best, but it was our family show.
Nice. Family memories.
That's cute. Yeah, great show too. All right, these are a little bit all over the map. So we're going to start with, what's your biggest pet peeve?
Ooh, biggest pet peeve. I'm slob, messy.
Okay, so fair. What's your go-to beverage at like a bar or restaurant?
I'm a wine guy. Glass of wine.
Red or white?
Red.
Okay. What's your favorite type of cuisine?
Ooh. Oh, I'm a foodie. That's hard. I'm a type, like culture.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna say Italian.
Okay.
Portuguese.
Yeah, your mom will be so disappointed.
No, I know. I felt like Portuguese to bio because I'm Portuguese, but yeah, Italian.
What's your favorite junk food snack?
Junk food, chips.
Chips. What flavor?
Ketchup and Doritos.
Okay. Fair. And then what's one thing that you do to help get your day started?
I work out, gym.
Okay.
Nice. Good stuff. All right, last category, some digital marketing stuff. Which social media platform is your favorite?
Instagram.
Okay. Are you on TikTok, and why or why not?
Believe it or not, I'm not. And it just happened that I haven't been on it yet. I don't know. I didn't. I guess for me, the way it started during the pandemic, I just didn't cross paths with it. It didn't get to me. I'm slowly starting to look at it, but something that didn't get me yet, hasn't hooked me yet.
No worries. And do you have an Instagram hot tip for our listeners?
Ooh, a hot tip on Instagram. I don't know. Tag who inspires you.
Thank you so much, George, for participating. This has been a really, really fun segment of SOS Rapid Fire. Big shout out to our 3 guests today for kind of allowing us to explore the lighter side and getting to know them a little bit deeper with some hot takes and impromptu questions. We hope that you, the listeners, enjoyed getting to know them a little bit better. And we will have future SOS Rapid Fires with future guests. So be sure to watch out for those on future episodes. Thanks so much, everyone. Thank you so much for listening to the Salon Scoop podcast. This show is produced by Salon S.O.S, a digital marketing agency by industry professionals for industry professionals. If you want simple and affordable solutions for any of your salon marketing needs, such as websites, client loyalty, Google search rankings, social media, or more, come visit us at salonsos.ca or on Instagram at salon.s.o.s.